Hello. Today we are going to look at the process of how we can install the SQL Server 2022. To install the SQL Server, we first need to go to the SQL Server downloads, go to the developer download, and there download the SQL file. Once this file is downloaded, you are required to open this file and then run it in administrator mode. Once the file starts to run in administrator mode, you should see the below options. Out of these, you should select the custom option. It will show you the location where this SQL Server will be installed. Click on install and then wait for the required files to be downloaded for you. while this installation is going on, there is another installation which is required, which is for the SSMS. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and also share my screen here. You can go ahead and you can also download this file. This is called download SSMS. I'll keep the download file also ready, but we will only install it after we have fully installed the server, right? So let the download continue. We will only install it after we have fully installed the SQL Server 2022. All right. So we'll wait for this to be installed first, and then only we can go ahead and we can work with this. Now, once the files are installed or downloaded or extracted, further steps need to be taken. Let me show you what are the next steps to be taken. All right. So I'm just going to wait for them to just download first. Okay. And yeah, as you can see, the SQL Server installation is starting. So this is how typically it looks like. We are going to go to installation, and there we are going to install a standalone installation. So let me go ahead, let me select this. And now the actual installation will begin. All right. Now, since I had chosen custom, I should be given some options to select on what I want to install. But please take a moment to also read some details here. So I'm going to say, yes, I would like to use the free edition. Then I'm going to accept all the details. Then once I have done that, I do not want to get regular updates. I will actually check for scan updates, and it looks like everything is okay. There is a warning for firewall, which is fine. Once that is done, they want me to connect to the SQL Server online. I will remove that. I'm not interested in it. Now I will select within this the key functionality that I have. So I will say database engine services, full text, and data quality, which is what usually we use. All right. And the path is also given on where it will be installed. So three services for sure, which I will select: database engine services, the full text and semantic extractions, and any other if you want to install. Next, when I go ahead and click, it is giving me the default instance name. So this is MS SQL Server. I'm going to click next. It will give me a place where I can choose the startup type. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to make this automatic because I do want it to be automatic. I'm going to give next. And here I will say Windows authentication mode. All right. So I will use the Windows authentication mode. I will add the current user to this. Let's move next. Now this is the overall install that's going to happen. So I'm going to install it now. And this process now takes a few minutes. So it looks like all the features have been successfully installed. I'm going to click on the close button and that will conclude our setup. However, that's not the only component we were supposed to install. I also wanted to install the SSMS tool. All right. And for that, once again, I will go ahead. Once I have downloaded the SSMS tool, I will right click and I will run as administrator again. All right. And when I run as administrator, the tool will allow me to install this. So I already have the SSMS tool. Run the steps and you will be able to install. Once you have the tool available, type SSMS and open the SQL Server Management 20 tool. Let's go ahead. Let's wait for it. Now let's go ahead. Let's put the server name. So in the server name, we will leave it as the name of the computer. So that is desktop D3NTT7K. All right. And then I'm going to trust the certificate and connect and let's wait for it. And once the connection is established, you can see that there are all these different types of databases which are available to you. But that's not all. One would want to go ahead and use these databases. Now to do that, I will run specific queries. And one of the queries that I will run is for the SQL database, which is the Packet Online Shop. So to do that, I will open the database script file. So I'm going to open both of them. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to put the code for creating the table. All right. This is a series of commands to be able to create the table. And then once we are done, we will also go ahead and we will add all the details. So once we are done with both of them, so I'm going to place all the commands over here and I'm going to execute all of them. So I'm going to execute all of them. All right. So, uh, so database packet online, use the name carefully. Okay. All right. So let me just see. I think I will just remove these ones first. Okay. Gonna run maybe completion time. Let me run it again. Okay. And then let me check. So it is saying uh, message 156.11 case syntax error. There is an if something. Just see if not exists. Okay. I'm just gonna bring it drop database if it exists. I don't think that is there. I will remove the if exists and I will just go ahead and I will do create database packet online. Okay. And I will run this again. And it is saying packet online shop does not make sure the name is entered correctly. Let me just see use packet online shop. No, this is correct. PAC. I think there is a spelling mistake somewhere, right? Packet online. Let me just see. I think the databases should have been created. Databases, system databases. This is master. Okay, tables and all. Let me just see. No, nothing. This is all looking at create database. Use database. Use database. Okay, and let me try again and execute. Okay, a little bit here. Okay, let me just fix this. Hold on. So actually the order in which we are executing is important. So first we need to create database packet online shop. So let me just execute this line first. It is executed correctly. Then after that, we will execute uh, use packet online. Okay, this is also executed. So after this is executed, we can actually execute the rest of the commands, specifically those related to creating of the tables, because first we need to set it up like this. So for the creating of the tables, then we can run all of these. Okay, and let me execute it. So there is something to do with auto increment. Okay, I see. What is it? It's showing some syntax things, incorrect syntax. What is it? Auto increment. Okay, let me change this to something better. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so some portion of the code needs to be modified here. So the auto increment counter is not working because SSMS uses a different type of syntax. So I will use identity, which is, we call it identity. So I will start with one and then increment it with another one. Sorry, start with one and then increment it with another one. So this will be, instead of auto increment, I will use this. I will also use it over here. Instead of auto increment, I will use identity. Mm, Instead of auto increment, I will use identity. Instead of auto increment, I will use identity. In case of auto increment, I will again use identity. Again, in case of auto increment, I will use identity. And again, in case of auto increment, I will use identity. Everything else remains the same. So I'm just gonna go ahead and execute this again. Okay, what is this medium lob? This is, okay, let me see. Message level 16, 9 number column parameter variable 5 cannot identify. Let me see what is this message lob. This is can. This one, product image medium lob. So this product is not available. So I think we will need to do a different thing for this. Um, uh, mm, okay, and here I will go ahead and I will put in a different image type over here. Let's see what image type, because medium lob is not available. I will go ahead and I will use, I think we can in you can use file stream or you can use image. So let me use image is another one we can do, image. And the image can be null actually, image. I think this will work again. Let me execute it again to see. And yes, it has executed successfully. Now, once it has executed, all right, we can also add the data that we are looking for. And the data again is in a different SQL query. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to try to put it in. Then here, let me execute to see if it works. All right. And it looks like it is working properly for me. All right. It is working properly for me. Just to let you know, once you have done the database, give it a few minutes and you should be able to see your packet online shop. All right. So the packet online shop will also contain all the tables that you have created. All right. And once again, with these tables which are created for you, you can do select star from orders and then extract information based on what you need. All right. So you can extract information based on what you have uploaded in the database. All right. So it takes a few minutes for it to populate. It should be under databases and it should actually come from here. All right. All right. Let me stop here for the